quiet in here. Room over there. So we'll start out again. I'm going to do this song. This is Red Molly does this song, and I got a message from Abby. It was really late. They just finished that. They were in California, and she said, they did this song and everybody got up and danced. I didn't know I could write a song anybody would dance to. There aren't many, but this is one of them, so dance if you must.
You're in the army.
I ain't no dancer, never have been one. Some let it all out, keep it all in on the inside, down in the dark, where it belongs. That's right. I know that a dance is the one thing you've wanted, to glide round the floor, unshackled, undaunted, holding each other, humming along, song. Yeah. Now it might be mistaken, ain't that a waltz they're playing? The dance floor is full, couples are spinning and swaying. Yeah, they're swaying. If a dance was a diamond, I would have bought it. Anything, honey, you want it, you got it, whatever it takes. I'll do my best to come through. So hold on, sugar. Here it comes, baby. I'd be delighted if you would accompany me out on the floor and return with an old dancing crew. Now I might be mistaken, ain't that a waltz they're playing? The dance floor is full, couples are spinning and swaying. Yeah, they're swaying. All right. And if we close our eyes and hold on to each other, who knows, babe, we may discover the world slips away. We can dance without moving at all. So let the night go by, baby. Let the lights turn blue. You hold on to me, I'll hold on to you. We'll let it all slip away. Dance without moving at all. Let it all slip away. Dance without moving at all. That's our job. Crazy dancer.
I think we got a winner in the dance contest.
We're getting a little close there. was like this, I was going to get out my ruler.
That was a pretty one.
All right. This one. I got a hair up my nose. I don't know where that came from.
I think the expression is I had a hair across my ass. Are you angry? Is that what you mean?
No, I'm more confused. No, hey. No. It really wasn't my nose. All right.
It'd be shocking.
Well, this one's called Spider. It's about my fear of spiders and mean people. I'm not mad at them. I'm afraid of them, too. That's why you being so mean. Why you gotta be so mean?
A spider.
Yeah, and then spiders are just creepy. I don't know. I don't care how old I'm going to be. I'm always going to cry and scream and have to hire someone to get that out of my house. So.
We'll come. We're okay
Yeah,
with them.
okay,
They eat meaner bugs. Try to think of it that way.
They're mean.
They're mean. Well, nature is mean.
Yeah, nature's very mean.
But that's mean with 8 legs. I see where you're going.
I know.
A million eggs. I'm with you.
I've spent some time in the wild.
I can tell.
Brenda puts him out regular when he
During
misses.
Sandy, actually.
Oh, man. Well, Casey and I think of you in a different way than the
I got to say,
safari hat.
Casey and her stayed a long time ago.
She was still in high school.
I found out later
I was
they
in
were
college,
like,
she was,
making
though.
fun of me up there, picturing me in like a, I wonder if he wears a smoking jacket.
Because he does. Is the funny
His
thing.
initials on his side. And he's just
Exactly.
his hand
Pajamas.
stroking it.
Well, you definitely thought that the cat, in the stroking of the cat, was definitely something that was going to be 100% accurate.
Like a supervillain.
Yeah.
right.
Well, we thought we were going to go downstairs at breakfast and he's going to be there. Yeah. Yeah. Like, welcome, good morning, ladies.
Yeah, that's him.
And we were so bummed, we went downstairs and we actually went, oh man, really?
Plaid shirt?
His plaid shirt, yeah, blue jeans. We were like, oh, well, yeah. So I was very disappointed. Yeah, but you can see him in a safari outfit.
He has
in
one.
the
You're not the
wilderness.
first person I've disappointed.
It's all right. I'm in the same boat, so that's why we get along so well.
Are we talking about tonight or
In general.
cumulatively?
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
All right.
Like a spider you crawl, crushing creatures big and small, crushing love and showing beauty. I know you're lying and I pray you fall, 'cause I'm living in your shadow. Na 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 na, pulling me under. Na 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 na, I'm starting to taste the setting as you carelessly pull me from the streets below. You've got a mouth and so use it. Intriguing lyrics dropped and spit. You get angry when we question. We just rather throw a fit, 'cause I'm living in your shadow. Na 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 na. mess you made, a web of lies that you crochet, broken bodies on the floor, knowing well that they have strayed. 'Cause I'm living in your shadow, na 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 na, pulling me under, na 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 na. I'm starting to take sailing as you carelessly pull me from the streets below. I'm living in your shadow, you're pulling me under. I'm starting to taste the sailing as you carelessly pull me from the streets below.
Good, now I'm scared of spiders. Great, thanks.
That's what I'm here for.
Darn you, arachnophobia. You got me again. Well, let's see. All right, let's see. Scared of spiders. Got nothing. Oh yeah, George has a request. George had a request, and this. Sorry, I'm just gonna check real quick. This song comes from back when I moved to Ohio. I lived in Columbus, Ohio, for a couple of years. Very nice. Nice people, great music scene. Kind of moved around the wrong time, though. 91. There was like a massive depressed economy, enormous crack epidemic. I kind of moved out. I was trying for what's laughingly known as a geographic cure. And it didn't work at all. So, but it was an interesting thing, a time in my life, because almost immediately after I left and got settled, I was telling Joey, everyone I ever worked with or that worked with me or even for me kind of like cashed in. It was like suddenly they were in Boston and they were signing everybody, and so I was sitting in Ohio delivering pizzas and watching everyone I know like their songs on TV and be like, what the frig did I do? Oh my God. But I did spend 2 days working at a Dairy Queen, and I think that builds character. I couldn't handle Dairy Queen. They fired me. Isn't that sad? I know. Well, not really. Otherwise, I'd still be working at Dairy Queen. So I guess there's what is it? That's the silver lining. This is a song called Meigs County Weed, and I actually wrote it because we were doing a show at this big, normal National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws. They had this big smoke-in, and there was 2 stages, except we were supposed to play the 10th stage, and the guys apparently got so stoned the night before they forgot to fasten down the tarp, so it blew off, and then it rained, and it blew back, and then it filled with water, and it caved in, and we got there, and so we played next to the 10th stage at Normal, and I wrote this song, which is about Meigs County, which is a place where they grow really good pot. And that's that, Meigs County Weed. And I stole it from Jesse James, in case you wondered. But, you know. Well, I come from Boston, Mass, on $100 gas, moving to Columbus, Ohio, 'cause my life had gone to seed and some good rest I did need, but I didn't count on that Meigs County weed. Meigs County weed, it'll kick your butt indeed. There's so much love, such a little seed. Oh yeah, and those who disbelieve, watch me spin, watch me weave, all on a can of that Meigs County weed. Friday night in my best duds with a pocket full of buds, I'm smelling like a skunk in heat. I don't need no Little Kings, Midwestern beer, it ain't suds of which I sing, hootin' and hollering about that Meigs County weed. Meigs County weed, it'll kick your butt indeed. There's so much love, such a little seed. And to those who disbelieve, watch me spin, watch me wheel, all on the counter that makes county weed. Well, the county DA, state police, DEA, they're all hunting every night and every day. And the proof of their success was the state of our distress. There was nothing but crack out on the streets in '88. Next county weed, it'll kick your butt indeed. There's so much love, such a little seed, tiny little things. Those who disbelieve, watch me spin, watch me weave, all on a can of that next county weed. Stone to shit. Forgot to tie the tarp down. Oh, what the hell. We'll get it next year. Okay, now this is where you guys all do like kind of vaudevillian, soft shoe, tap drum solo, and I do the kick. So it's kind of like, ready? 1, 2, 3. Play anything. Yep, you got it. Nice. And picture me, I'm dancing. Big soft shoes. Like clown shoes. That's funny, let's do another one. Don't stop. Yeah, right? Go out any way you want. Drift off. You don't have to stick to the one. It's your world, baby. It's your moment. More or less. Yeah! Next county weed, that was beautiful. Yeah, indeed. There's so much love, such a little seed. You keep going, don't let me stop you. Anarchy goes to disbelief. Watch me spin, watch me weave. All on account of that next county weed. This is the sad part. Joe Harvard went to rest, oh Jesus, with a spliff upon his chest. In his best cowboy suit, an Italian vest, 'cause I'm Italian. With a pound or two of bugs stuffed into his funerary duds, and his lungs all choked with Southeast Central, just a little under Columbus's best. And then my mother comes to the grave and she's poison and she's dramatic. Yeah, tell me why the fight, take the touch, son of a... Next time you weed it out, your butt indeed. Sad, right? Such a little seed, so much love, such a little rose of disbelief. Watch me spin, watch me weave. All on account of that next county. It's all on account of that next county. It's all in county. What was I doing again? What was I singing? Oh, that next county weed. Smoking the beat out of them. Thank y'all. It's not a local anthem, by God it should be. You asked for it, George. Not that I would, get involved with that stuff. Cause
I thought you'd do it last.
I walk the straight and narrow, man. I'm straight edge. Can you tell that? I'm like a straight edge dude now.
Yeah.
Changed. It's all different for me now. I'm kidding, I'm a drug addict.
This is so different. Let's have another round, boys. Put this night to bed. One more round to wash out every trace. And it's upstairs to my room to find my last clean shirt and that stupid tie she gave me when I was staying at her place. Take me down to the station before the night turns into day. Put me on that early morning train. I want to let the rhythm rock me all along those rusty rails till I'm standing there in front of her again. Call it loose ends if you want to. Call it something different, I don't care. You can call me crazy, baby, but when I turn out the light, I swear I still feel you lying there. All these early morning riders, you know they don't have much to say. In their city clothes looking half asleep, with their overcoats and wingtips and that shitty railroad coffee, and pockets full of promises to keep. All these stops along the way, man, they can really wear you down. But time don't matter all that much to me. I just want to hear that hollow sound my feet make when they hit the ground, and the echo of my boot heels when I walk down the street. Call it loose ends if you want to. Call it something different, I don't care. You can call me crazy, baby, but when I turn out the lights, I swear sometimes I feel you lying there. There are things that we hold on to, things that slip away, and the sins we learn to live with, and the price that we can't pay. Sometimes the only line between a blessing and a curse is never really being sure which one of them is worse. Now the winter sun is sinking low, this bench is getting cold. I can feel it creeping down into my bones. And if you were here beside me, we could keep each other warm and walk out of here together, past these memories carved in stone. Now the gatekeepers are on their way. They're going to shut this whole place down. But I got some ideas of my own. So good night to you, baby. There's a southbound on the line. And when you hear that lonesome whistle, you'll know I'm coming home. Call it loose ends if you want to. Call it something different, I don't care. Let them call me crazy, baby, but when I turn out the light, I swear I still feel you lying there. I swear I still feel you lying there.
I'm gonna try and drink this water.
You had so much time to do that.
I was thinking the exact
Do
same
it.
thing, but you know what it is? She didn't want to interrupt George's song by being
What
disruptive.
happens if I
Right.
fell?
Yeah.
Also, risk
That would
falling
take
over.
all the. I know. I would leave. I wouldn't. You wouldn't even have to ask it. I'd be out of here. No one would even know. They would
Commercial
never
break.
see me again. And be, yeah, right. But God. Plus my
You
guitar.
guys are
would
getting
probably-
3 songs instead of talking too much.
People are learning about us. We're sharing with the audience
Very
here.
talkative
We're in a
people.
dialogue.
Poland Springs sponsor.
Commercial buzz, Brenda.
No, you're right, you're right.
I'm just kidding, baby. You know, I love
Safest
you.
words I've ever heard, George. Those are the safest words I've ever heard. You're right, hon. You're right.
45 years.
Whatever you say, huh?
You learn all this shit.
Very well. So speaking of that, This one's dedicated to Brenda because she asked for it, and I'm not saying no. I never have, never will, so.
Smart.
Always no, you're always,
It
always.
works.
So this is someone else's original. It's not even Linda's original.
No, it's not.
Every song is someone's original, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it's someone else's original, it's just not, I didn't write it.
How does it
The
cross
song
over?
I wish I wrote.
When does it become a cover? When it's popular?
Maybe it was
When it sells a lot, then it's a cover.
So, yeah. So here we go. This is someone else's. You and I travel to the beat of a different drum. Oh, can't you tell by the way I run? Every time you make eyes at me, whoa, you cry and moan and say it will work out. But honey child, I've got my doubts. You can't see the forest for the trees. Oh, don't get me wrong, it's not that I'm not it, it's just that I'm not in the market for a boy who wants to love only me. Yes, and I ain't saying you ain't pretty. All I'm saying is I'm not ready for any person, place, or thing. You try to pull the reins out in on me. So goodbye, I'll be leaving. I see no sense in this crying and grieving, and we'll both live a lot longer if you live without me. Oh, don't get me wrong, it's not that I knock it, it's just that I'm not in the market for a boy who wants to love only me. Yes, and I ain't saying you ain't pretty. All I'm saying is I'm not ready for any person, place, or thing. You try to pull the reins in on me. So goodbye, I'll be leaving. I see no sense in this crying and grieving, and we'll both live a lot longer if you live without me.
Okay, well, I guess, yeah, cover. Not that one has to do one, but I did have one in my little itty bitty pea brain a minute ago. It's hard to keep stuff up there anymore. That was pretty. See, that's what happens. I fall into a song and then all idea, thoughts just ramble away. Figured I'll do one of my own. This is a song called Roll On. For you arrangements aficionados, it's extremely complex. It features the chords E and A. Those are both major chords. Too much thinking, not enough drinking. Well, that's the problem around here. Too much thinking, not enough drinking. Grab a coffee over there. Too much thinking and not enough drinking. Well, I'm a loser when I ain't got a Lincoln. Too long wandering this world alone. When I see your face, baby, I'll be home. Roll on like the man said, son. Hit the highway running with the rising sun. Let Jesus ride shotgun, devils on our trail. Roll on, little man, roll on. la 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 la. That's my lap scale. La 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 lap 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 lap. It doesn't actually lap. Don't be afraid. This here story is the goddamn truth. The devil, he lives in a telephone booth. He's got a beeper number, and he always called me back. I'm as serious as a heart attack. Roll on like a Mexican sun. Hit the highway running with the rising sun. Let Jesus ride shotgun, the devil's on our trail. Roll on, little man, roll on. Come on, Jesus, shotgun! La 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 la. La 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 la. St. Michael in the rumble seat. La 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 la. Maybe we're gonna take some of them Esperanto guys just for good measure. Hi, John the Conqueror. Come on. Squeeze you in back. Bring them PBRs with you. This here story is the goddamn truth. Cause I never lie about these things. Chasing after it, but you can't get it. Mess with the devil and you'll regret it. I like honey, but I don't like bees. You fuck with dogs, you wake up with fleas. And when I die, no surprise, they'll bury me in your big gray eyes. Roll on like the man said, son. With the highway running with the rising sun. Let Jesus ride shotgun, the devil's on the trail. Roll on, little man, roll on. Roll on, little man, roll on. Like the devil laughing at me. He's a nasty guy. Roll on like a man said, son. On the other hand, too much drinking, not enough thinking. That's just a whole other set of problems. See you next time. Thanks, Joel. Joel Harvey. Thank you, George. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Espresso Joe's. That's it, we're done?
No, you got one more.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
One more?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
One
No,
more.
one more. Talk to me.
Jesus went out walking on a gray and windy morning. When he hit the Sea of Galilee, he kept right on going. When they asked him how he did it, and why he didn't drown, he said, there ain't nothing to it. Anyone can do it. You just learn to leave the weight of sin back on solid ground. You gotta learn to leave the weight of sin back on solid ground. He said this world will keep you guessing, and the road will take its toll. The residue of living will leave its mark upon your soul. When the wages of temptation get underneath your skin, you can let them turn your heart to stone and leave them in the wind. Now I will never walk on water. I'll never lose these blues. But I swear sometimes I feel a little lighter in my shoes. I am not a true believer, but baby, I believe in you. And when I see myself reflect in your eyes, I'm resurrected. And sometimes I feel a little lighter in my shoes. Sometimes I feel a little lighter in my shoes. Now Jesus kept on walking through the lightning and the thunder. When he hit the Sea of Galilee, it did not take him under. When they asked him why the water didn't pull him down, he said, there ain't nothing to it. Anyone can do it. Just learn to leave the way to sin. Back on solid ground. Gotta learn to leave the way to sin. Back on solid ground. You just learn to leave the way to sin. Back on solid ground. Gotta learn to leave the way to sin. Back on solid ground. Solid ground. Solid ground. Solid ground. Solid ground. Solid ground.
It's down to a science now. I'm thinking I had the first half going. I don't know how to do this.
Next you'll be buying one of those heavy metal cup holder things, you know, so you can keep it close.
Not even. I'm going to have one right here with a straw going all the way up to
Oh,
here.
see, that's good. Well, yeah, well, I'm getting a hat, so it comes right straight off my head, like one of those, right? Like, maybe we
You
could
could have
have,
like beer on one side and like water on the other so you can pick and choose.
and you could have light up horns that they come down, you know, like so, just add a decorative effect, you know, so they go around like a crazy straw, except.
These are our friends, George.
Aren't you glad you
We can convert these things. What are these things doing? These.
I have to think pretty carefully about people up there.
It's an experiment.
Seemed like a good idea.
If,
Work in progress.
by the way, if the aircraft starts to go down, these art pieces will drop down by these little things, and you can use them as oxygen masks. That's why they have those, in case you're wondering. They'll only be in an emergency.
Oh no. Well, anyway. Hey, my song's really short, so I don't care if you talk, so it's all good.
I'm really short,
It's
too.
Really, you're really, I'm
Coincidentally.
Really short,
Okay, great.
yeah. Well, anyway, I just want to thank George and Brenda and Ed for having me. I had a really great time. Thank you guys. And thanks for putting up with me.
I'm glad you could squeeze it in.
Oh, hey, no, Not for you.
You guys have been
She was
using
at the
expressions
Strand last
all night.
night.
Squeeze it in. There's been like
Played
17
the
of
last
them. I've been like,
waltz.
come back and
Just
offer.
being good, be good.
You've seen them, right? You've heard them.
Yeah.
No, maybe it's just me.
No?
Now
I'll
we're
go to
having
the game
side
tape. I'll let you
conversations,
know.
too. It's a whole different, everybody's having a conversation.
We broke off to talk about you, but we're finished now.
Oh, it's all right.
Okay.
Who's
So
flattering?
this is, yeah, this is,
Wait a second.
see, there we go.
It's like a Jerry Sally song.
It's Emily's turn.
It's all right. No, it's all good. You know, let's just, mine's like a 2-minute song, so it's like if we can talk,
Okay.
we can joke and talk, and then we get a little misery involved, and then we're off.
My song's only 3
Very slow,
seconds
yeah.
long. And it has 2 things.
I was just gonna do Her Majesty, and then.
Memorial Drive, I gotta do it fast.
Yeah, really, yeah.
I want to do
But then how
Toad
can
by
we dance?
Cream, all 3 sides, the drum solo.
Yeah.
In honor of Ginger Baker. Didn't he just die?
Yeah.
Oh, Jack Bruce died. Ginger Baker, shh, never mind.
Okay, now
That's a
we're
terrible thing
people off.
to say.
Unless we kill
He's not far behind.
We don't know yet.
Beware.
Jack Bruce, yeah.
Beware, Mr. Baker.
I'll do theme from an imaginary Western if you remind me when she...
All right, here's a song.
All right, here we go. This is a very happy tune about death and saying goodbye to somebody, and
Jack Bruce is
it's called John. Yeah, so here's one. Yeah, there we
Let's
go.
use
Right?
him. Let's use
We'll
him.
just use that. How about that? Here's a song about dying called Johnny Lee.
Not Jack Bruce.
It's called Jack Bruce. Yes.
Here's a song.
Here's a song.
No one invites me to shows.
It's out of control.
I've tried to start like 7 times.
Did you say here's a song?
I'm like,
Say here's a song. Good.
it's so hard to start an a cappella song when people are talking. Yeah, that's why I was like, I can just start right in, and then it's like,
What is it, all?
yeah, all guitar. Yeah, it's just this is my time to shine on guitar.
Hit it.
Very well, my love, I'm going away, somewhere far away from here. I'm going where the river flows and where the sun shines on my face. And while I'm gone, I will love you still. My heart is always with you. I just hope you look back and smile with me as you remember Johnny Lee. And when they come to take my body away, please don't shed a tear. For I found a home with endless joy and a love that never dies. And while I'm gone, I will love you still. My heart is always with you. I just hope you look back and smile with glee as you remember Johnny Lee. Fare thee well, my love, I'm going away, somewhere far away from here. I'm going where the river flows and where the sun shines on my face. And while I'm gone, I will love you still. My heart is always with you. I just hope you look back and smile with glee as you remember Johnny Lee. Away, far away, I just hope you look back and smile with glee as you remember Johnny Lee.
That's totally really like, you know, when the Hobbit is singing after the crazy king wants to burn his kid. Remember that scene? And the guy's eating the things. He's eating like tomatoes or something, but the sound designers are putting the sound like watermelons being thrown off a 50-story building. He's like, scene's creepy, but the song is beautiful.
Thank you.
So, you know what you're going to
Compare
do?
me to a hobbit.
Oh, well, no. No, I compared you to a classic archetype
Yes.
of cultural beauty
Oh, pussy.
and troubadourian excellence. That's where I was going.
Wow.
You are short though. I mean, how big are your feet? Let me see. No, you got teeny feet. You can have the hobbit. Yes, yes, by all means. Mallory Massara, the queen of trivia, is here tonight.
Hi.
And back in the day, we had a show called The Long Weekend, and we had a sponsor.
This was kind of the theme song from the show.
The sponsors tonight are...
Yes, that's true. Well, you know, all our shows are actually sponsored by Pussy Crisp breakfast cereal. You know that, right? Pussy Crisp, Pussy Crisp, Pussy Crisp. Pussy Crisp, Pussy Crisp, Pussy Crisp. Yeah, Pussy Crisp. It's the only cereal that gets wet before you put the milk in.
But only if you talk to it real nice.
Pussy Crisp, Pussy Crisp, Pussy Crisp. Pussy Crisp, Pussy Crisp, Pussy Crisp. Yeah. Mom, can I have some more Pussy Crisp cereal?
No, son. I don't want you filling up on snatch. I mean snacks.
Pussy Crisp, Pussy Crisp, Pussy Crisp, Pussy Crisp. Pussy Crisp, Pussy Crisp, Pussy Crisp. Yeah.
Made in Kunkletown, USA.
Where they also make, well, come think of it, honey, they don't make nothing but Pussy Crisp, do they?
Because they don't have to.
Pussy Crisp, Pussy Crisp, Pussy Crisp. Pussy Crisp, Pussy Crisp, Pussy Crisp. Yeah, thank you. Halloween, we did this whole thing. We were going to do the friggin' BoJack Horseman theme, right? I'm a little forgetful these days. So I'm like, all right, I got to make sure I got the head. We're going to do it last after the Cockwalker set. So I got the head, the horse head, right? It's going to be hilarious. I got the suit. She's Diane. She's got the glasses, everything. I get up there. I can't find the head. 5 minutes. One more song, you guys. 5 minutes. Oh, Jesus. Anyone out there see my head? Everyone's looking around the club. The head's there. It's at my feet. I'm standing on the head. Never found it till after the show. Mal's like, this would have been a lot funnier if he actually had the horse head. Yeah, no shit, it would have been. Because we were doing the boat. Is everyone here familiar with BoJack Horseman on Netflix at all? Oh, brilliant. Free show. Free. Hilarious cartoon about a washed up horse who was an actor. Not unlike Mr. Ed, but in a world where all animals interact with humans. Okay, I'll shut the fuck up now. Poor Jack Bruce. Painted wagon. No. When the wagons leave the city, it's been a while, for the forest, I got that one, further on, not that one, painted wagons, let's see, of the morning, dusty roads are in Jack, where they have, there it is, sometimes it's bounded, sometimes they left it, often lost it on the way. And to each other all the ways home. If you play with Ginger Baker, your voice goes up like 2 registers. It just happens. And then he does a whole bunch of other stuff that's not anywhere near as interesting. But I'd like to say, before I finish, that I went to the NAMM show, which is this big retarded convention that they have in California. It's a terrible phrase, excuse me. It's a big, nasty, heavy metal hair guy convention in California. Well, they have it all over, but this time it was in Anaheim. And it's like 3,500 people. They have models, they have rock stars. They're all trying to sell you their musical equipment, right? Like any convention, except everybody is on drugs or insane. And there's like all these hair, like a band would go by and you'd think it was like a horticultural show. It was like 83, so all these hair, you know, like you could see hair groups, like they were like mobiles or like floats, kind of like, oh look, here goes, you know, Quiet Riot. They got that kind of hair. And there's the, okay, so I find Leslie West. I was a big Mountain fan. I loved that band. I find Leslie West at the Damasio booth with that total douchebagging way Malden Sweem. Oh, shut up, dude, shut up. If you want to play classical, play the classical guitar and leave us alone, man. Stop taking all the good Fenders. So, he's there, and he's playing with Billy Sheehan from Tarkus on bass. And they're playing, you know, they're doing the same thing. It was like having, everyone that year was like, look, we can play Bumblebees on a Strat. Shut up, who cares? So, I kind of wait till a critical moment, and they, you know, pause. Everyone's I go, hey, Leslie, play theme from an imaginary Western. And which Mountain covered as well as Cream. And he kind of goes, whoa, and he looks around, and Billy Sheehan looks really upset because he can't play, you know, 30-second notes on that. And Leslie kind of starts looking for the riff. He gets that far, and Billy goes, yo, come on, man, come on, man. Beethoven! That's it, that's my story, and that's my song.
Joe Hart. I guess maybe we can do one more here before we leave.
Put a loaded gun in my
Guess
hand.
what? Guess what it is? Hey Joe,
Oh yeah, right, that's right. Rock the
where are you going with that drum in your hand?
Hey Joe, with that djembe in your hand. Going on the stage of Espresso Joe's, I get a rock with a rockin' band.
Joe is going to help us do
What do you
this.
do? What we got?
You don't get to hear good drum solos much anymore,
No.
but you will. You see your name.
No.
Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Joe Harvard.
Thank you,
Thank you all for
friend
hanging
of-
out.
Our friends at Espresso Joe.
We're not throwing it.
Good man.
Thank you, Couch Guy, for leaving.
Remember, hit it.
All right, you ready, Joe?
What key?
Oh, what key? What key?
Yeah, you can just tell me, George. You don't have to, I don't think Joe cares. Yeah, okay, that
It's a good thing he works
Thanks,
each
Joe.
thing.
All right, here we go. I hate this fucking song, but I've resurrected it because it's one of the only fast songs I know. And it's only in like one chord. So.
The songs are one.
Dials and buttons, whistles and bells, Panasonic, Sony, Toshiba, and Dell. Gotta get the latest, gotta get the best, gotta make room for all the rest. All that stuff, all that stuff, all that stuff, all that stuff. Raise your hand if you had enough. What you gonna do with all that stuff? What you gonna do with all that stuff? I've been sitting in the kitchen and reading reviews. Really don't matter as long as it's new. Lights up pretty when it gets real dark. Whole damn place in the amusement park. All that stuff.
All that stuff.
Hey, all that stuff.
All that stuff.
Yeah, kids are all running around in the club. What you gonna do with all that stuff? What you gonna do with all that stuff? Hit it, Joe! I can listen to this all night. Thank you. Yeah, a woman goes out, buys a pair of new shoes. Man says you gotta have something too. Like big plasma, LCD. Better make room for that big screen TV. All that stuff.
All that stuff.
Hey, all that stuff.
All that stuff.
Woman says no, but you call it love. What you gonna do with all that stuff? What you gonna do with all that stuff? I know Circuit City doesn't exist anymore, but it still exists in this song and in my heart.
Forever will.
Circuit City boys, they're sitting around bored. You come through there that big front door, drawing straws, taking bets. Got a lot of nothing you ain't bought yet. All that stuff.
All that stuff.
Hey, all that stuff.
Hey, all that stuff.
Roll around back, we'll load you right up. Have a lot of fun with all that stuff. Have a lot of fun. Hit it, Joe. Thank you. Thank you. Fuck you, you baby. Now the neighbors all gather when you pull up. Might as well buy that U-Haul truck. They all get nervous when the night comes round. Power savers burn the whole place down. One of these days when the bill comes due, man, come and take it all away from you. Tough get going when the going gets rough right now. Tell me when I'm close enough. All that stuff.
All that stuff.
Yeah, all that stuff.
All that stuff.
Yeah, somebody shoot me, I've had enough. What you gonna do with all that stuff? What you gonna do with all that stuff? What you gonna do with all that stuff? What you gonna do? Hit it, Joe! Yeah. Yeah. He never gets tired. It's like that bunny with the battery. All the dancing, too. One more time. One more. Good. Yeah. He's a dancing fool. Thank you all so much for coming out. Thank you, Sonny. Thank you, really, everybody.
That's Ed.
Oh, yeah, Sonny.
What's his name?
Thank you, Ed. Sorry.
Sonny, in the Godfather
I don't know
sense
where
of
I
like,
was.
you're my
I
son. I
apologize.
feel like you're a son to me.
Thank you, Joe Harvard. Thank you, Emily Groves.
Will you invite me to your
Thank you,
house?
Joe Champ.
Here you go! Here you go!